A day after visiting Italy, Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida continues his Europe visit to London. Kishida held talks with UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson at British leader's 10 Downing Street residence.
Both leaders also inspected a military honor guard and watched a Royal Air Force fly past on Kishida's first official visit to the United Kingdom since taking office. The UK government says the leaders are expected to agree in principle a reciprocal access agreement, which would allow Japanese and British forces to deploy together to carry out training, joint exercises, and disaster relief activities. Japan has condemned Russia's invasion of Ukraine and joined Western nations in imposing sanctions against Moscow. Japan has supplied Ukraine with helmets and also other non-lethal military aid. However, Japan is concerned Russia's invasion of Ukraine could have an impact in East Asia, where China's military has grown increasingly assertive and has threatened the region. Australia's Defence Minister Peter Dutton reiterated his country wants a continued, quote, strong friendship, unquote, with the Solomon Islands, even though it's invited Chinese security forces there.
Dutton warned that growing Chinese influence in the Pacific region was a concern, not only for Australia, but also for other countries such as India and Japan. Dutton says Solomon's Sogavare had been very clear and he was not going to allow a Chinese military base in his country, as some Western nations fear could happen under the agreement. Earlier, China echoed Solomon Islands Prime Minister Sogavare, who condemned the glaring hypocrisy of critics of new security pact. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhao Lijian says Sogavare's remarks reflected the, quote, shared voice, end quote, of the Pacific Island countries, and exposed the, quote, double standards, end quote, of the U.S. and Australia, which have expressed concerns over the deal repeatedly.
他的话也印证了美澳对中方的指责完全是双重标准。中所两国开展正常安全合作，与某些国家拉小圈子，搞暗箱操作，拼凑军事集团，刺激军备竞赛，加剧核扩散风险，挑动阵营对抗，导致地区紧张局势。